Hi, I'm Andrew, co-founder of the Foco Academy, functional health and nutrition coaches. And what we like to do is we help people live longer and happier lives through better health, through better relationships and productivity using the success principles. Today, I have a special guest I love to introduce to everybody. And it's really important that we know about this really part of fitness and wellness that everyone neglects, and that is recovery. I'd like to introduce everyone today to Shanna Lee Moore. She's a certified massage therapist, and she's going to talk about the importance of how massages help with recovery.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here with you. Nice to see everyone in the audience. So I've been a massage therapist since 2007, and I've mostly worked in therapeutic settings, so with chiropractors and pain relief centers and with physical therapists to really help increase mobility and aid in rehabilitation from injuries. So a lot of the sports style massage or trigger point therapy is really addressing where the toxins and lactic acid build up in the body and create those adhesions or knots that sometimes people feel. Like you go around and you touch your shoulders and people are like, oh yeah, I've got one right here. Can you get it for me? And so that's really, I found, the best treatment for those soft tissue injuries. Muscles have different layers, and when you're able to get massage on a more regular basis, especially if you're working with the same practitioner, you're able to build up and get momentum going to break through all the different layers of muscle and really get down to where the origination of the problem is coming from. A lot of times, if you only go, kind of for a fancy anniversary or birthday, then you're not really going to get the full benefit that a regular massage practice can get you, because you're going to have all that build up back without being able to break through it. And so I always, recommend for people when they're doing their self-care that they're also including their stretching. There is some kind of self-massage you can do at home. There's different tools like a Theracane, or some people like to use a lacrosse ball or a foam roller, or the massage chairs. But a lot of times, that one size fits all doesn't give you that like special customized session like you can get with a practitioner.
That's great. Just a follow-up question, like what is the time frame? Like how often should people get massages?
It's really going to depend on your body and your activity level. A rough estimate is about once a month for most people. Sometimes you can make it 6 weeks or so. Oftentimes people will need it more often depending on their stress levels or their activity. If they're not doing a lot of stretching or self-care in between sessions, the benefits aren't going to last as long. So I like to tell people that when you have your massage, then you feel great, right? You feel all the benefits from it. If you pay attention to your body and listen to it for when that pain or discomfort, tightness comes back, that's your body's way of communicating with you. It's like, hey, over here, I liked that thing you did with that massage. Can I have another one, please? So for me, because of how often I work, how many hours, and my activity level, I don't like to go longer than 2 weeks without a session. The longest I've ever gone, I got super busy, went on vacation, couldn't see anyone, was maybe like 3 months. And, the most often I've got it was actually in massage school, because we get to practice on each other. You can have it every day. And so it's really just about learning to listen to your body and work with your practitioner and find the schedule that works best for you.
That is awesome, Shanna. Thank you for sharing all that. And I think it's really important. What she said is you need to listen to your body. Your body has so many ways of telling you something is not quite right, something needs to be adjusted, or sometimes you just may need a really good massage. And it's so important to listen to your body. And thank you for sharing how often you need to work out. How often you need to get a massage. Because some people may be working out every single day and, they're getting so tense and so tight. Maybe they need to see you more often rather than once a month, maybe once every 2 weeks. So after a massage, a lot of massage therapists, at least when I get a massage, they always say, you need to stay hydrated and drink more water. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit more about the importance of water and, why do we need to be hydrated? And I know that you're very excited about a specific type of water that you like to recommend.
Yes. So when you are releasing those toxins, the buildup of lactic acid, you're improving circulation in the body. And so you're releasing all those things, and you want to have the extra water to flush everything out. A lot of times, if you get too sore or achy after the massage, it's because you haven't gotten the adequate amount of water, or because the water just is not able to do what it's supposed to do in the body. So sometimes, we're drinking the bottled water or maybe tap water, and people kind of get that full bloated feeling afterwards. That's because a lot of water is really big. And so if you can imagine like looking at a chain link fence, pretend that that's your cellular walls in your body. Now, if you have a baseball and you throw it at the fence, it's not going to get through there. But if you have little marbles, they're going to be able to penetrate better. So the water that I drink is actually a restructured ionized water. And so it's made the molecules smaller so that they're able to hydrate on that cellular level. So a lot of my clients have better benefit because they're getting fully hydrated, and it's properly able to flush those toxins out of the body.
That is awesome. Why don't you tell me a little bit more about this restructured water? There's so many different types of water out there. There's reverse osmosis. You got your water systems at home. You even have your Brita water filters. Like how's restructured water different from different water sources? And how's you mentioned a little bit about how it gets into your cells a little bit better, and that's a great analogy, because a lot of people don't understand that our body is mainly made of water, but if you can't hydrate your cells, you're not hydrating your body. So yeah, why don't you tell me a little bit more about how the restructured water that you use recommend, and and we can go from there.
Yeah. So even for people who aren't getting massages, some of us are dehydrated. We often choose coffee or sports drinks or other forms of liquid to kind of get us through our days. And, our body is 75% water, not 75% other beverages. So it's really important to have that clean, clear, crisp water. And so I have a little machine in my kitchen. It connects to the water source and to an outlet. So it goes through an electrolysis process. And the electricity is what breaks up the molecules and restructures the water. And then it also changes the pH. So now a lot of people have heard about alkaline waters or, different types of waters. It's a $1 billion industry out there with bottled water companies, but not all of them are taking the time to really educate people. And that's kind of where I fall in. I want to be that bridge to make sure that people are getting the proper information so that they can make the best choice for themselves or their family. And so when I learned about this water, I didn't even know there were different types of water, or that water could be acidic, or that acidity leads to different diseases developing. And so it really started my journey on this path of health and wellness, and really more of a holistic approach, because I was already a massage therapist. So I already knew I need to drink, a gallon a day keeps the doctor away, is what I used to say. So at least half of your body weight in ounces is what's needed just for normal daily body function. You can go up to a full ounce per pound. So if you're, a 120-pound person, a gallon is 128 ounces. So that should be what's recommended for someone of that size. And of course, if you weigh less or more, you can adjust that. My daughter, she's only going to be 11 this year, so she needs to drink about a half a gallon a day. But a lot of times, because we're drinking those other beverages, or we're tricking our body to not having that thirst mechanism because of the caffeine maybe in the coffee, or something that's kind of sedating that natural instinct that it has, we aren't getting that proper amount. And so that can cause all kinds of health problems. People might get breakouts or have not as clear skin. They're going to hold on to extra fat storage in the body because it's protecting the internal organs from some of that acidity from all those other beverages. Or it's really going to, there's even a certain amount of percentage of water in our blood. So it really is just the conductor of everything that we do in the body. So that's why it's so important for us to function properly.
Thank you for sharing that, Shanna. That is such it is such eye-opening. There's a lot of people who don't think about water. They just grab their bottle of water and start drinking. And what you said about our body being 75% water, it's so important to make sure we stay hydrated. And I love your tip about drinking half your body weight in water for ounces. So that's really the easiest way for people to calculate how much water you need to drink. So if you're 160 pounds, well, you got 80 ounces of water you need to drink a day. Thank you for that tip. I think that tip's going to be very useful for a lot of people to figure out how much water to drink. And also thank you for letting us know about how different types of water help your body replenish itself. Because, water is not water. It's not all the same. That was really good information. Well, I love you for being as part of our show today. Thank you for sharing how you help people live healthier lives through massage and the importance of restructured electrolysis water. So why don't you let our listeners know what is the best way to reach you if any of my listeners want to reach out to ask a little more about massages, or maybe even to get your expertise on the different types of water out there and, what they should be drinking or how they should be drinking for that matter.
Yes, I'd love to connect. So my name is Shanna Lee Moore, and I'll spell that for some people, SHANNALEEMOORE. And that is my handle on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Clubhouse. I think I'm on now because we just had a book together we were in. So that's been kind of fun, learning a new platform. And then I also have a website for the water. You can get a free ebook or check out some videos if you'd like to learn more or connect with me there. And that is www.developingtruehealth.com. And I'm happy to connect. My personal cell phone number is 619-204-5474. Oftentimes I might be in a session, so if I don't answer, go ahead and send me a text and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I'm happy to help answer any questions that anybody might have about massage or water.
Thank you so much for everything you shared today, Shanna. And once again, I'm listing right here on the bottom of the video her email, her web address and her phone number if you want to contact her directly. And until next time, Shanna, I hope to see you more in the future episodes of the show. But thanks for everyone watching today. Until next time, love what you live and live what you love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.